Okay, next up, ARXA. And this has led a very, very rough life. So, and this is actually not for this. This is for something else. Dust cover's cracked. Pretty badly damaged. Not sure what I'll do with this yet. So this thing is in really, really, really rough shape. So this is going to be, or it's going to turn into a restoration. So this is going to come completely apart. I'm going to try to figure something out here with the finish. The plinth is all chewed up on the bottom. Like chewed up really bad on that side. This side's okay, but this side is really bad. The bottom, well, I'll show you the bottom in a little bit. The bottom is all caved in. Missing a head shell, missing the counterweight. What I want to do first, though, before I do anything else, is let's check out the status of the motor. I think I did turn this on, and I think it was spinning. Yeah, it's spinning, but I have no idea what that belt is like. I will definitely be buying a new one. But let's just see the status, at least in terms of the speed operationally. My phone's too heavy. Well, I don't know that I can get... Oh, you know what I can do? Well, no, I can't do that. I don't know that I can get a speed. I'm going to center this, like, perfectly centered. Well, oh, maybe I can do that. There we go. Spinning fast, there's motor noise, but who knows where this belt came from, if it's the right size, all that kind of stuff. So the motor's working. I'll say for now the motor's working. Again, I have no idea about that belt. And the other thing that I want to check is, do I have sorry, I'm trying to find the right one here. I want to see the status of the RCA cables and the tone arm wires. So again, with this, if there's continuity, it'll beep. So okay, so right looks okay. And left looks okay. And it's going to be hard for me to do this. Again, it's not touching, so let's see. Okay, left ground looks okay. And right ground looks okay, at least initially. So it appears as though the tone arm wires are okay, but we'll see about that. Okay, so let's do this. I actually have, and this does not have the head shell. It doesn't have the head shell or the counterweight. This is how it came, but I had to walk across the garage. The reason why this one jumped ahead in the queue is I got a counterweight and a head shell. So why don't we get this thing set up and see if we get some sound. Now this is, again, I mentioned this is going to be a full-on restoration, so and it'll take me some time to get to this again. Well, I'm also missing the tone arm stand, which I have right here. So we'll do that. In fact, we'll do that first. Let's put this stuff to the side. And get this out of my way. Oh, that belt is no good. I have a bunch of belts here. I don't know if any will fit it. Okay, so there's the inner platter. There's the felt. I think, is that felt? Yeah, that's all nasty. I think that's supposed to be a felt ring. I'm not super familiar with ARs, so this will be my first AR to work on. Here's the bottom. And as you can see, it's been caved in, and it's just a piece of cardboard. So I have to see about remedying that. I don't know if I can get a new bottom for this or not. It looks like if I can somehow flatten it out, it's taking a whole bunch of the inner plinth off. If I can somehow flatten that out, there's a groove here. It may sit back down in the groove, but I don't know. I'll just take it down to the gym and throw some 45-pound plates on it. Boy, that's trashed. That's unfortunate. Alright, so what I was doing was I went to mount this here. And what I will likely do with this, I have to order a spring kit and some other stuff from is it Vinyl Nirvana? The wires look good. There's a random screw. I think this goes here. Here, screw that in. Don't want it flying around here. So the plan for restoring this will be spring kit from Vinyl Nirvana. Is there another? No, there's not another screw in there. That's very odd. Oh, okay, that's. Why is that? Huh. I'm thinking out loud here. Let's get this on here. And then oops. I didn't realize that was just going to plop right out of there. Dang. Alright, so I'm just holding the screw on the back with my finger and screwing that tone arm stand in there like so. And let's see if I can tighten that. Okay, so there's the stand. Oh, I see. Yeah, interesting design here. Okay, so gotta loosen that a little bit so I can get that tone arm in there. It's close. It's a little bit crooked, so it's catching the tone arm. Whoops, wrong one. Right. Okay. All right. Now I'm not going to worry about cleaning this or doing any of the service things yet. I want to really give this a listen because I'm going to have this apart, and so I want to make sure the parts that I got fit it. So I got these from Pat's Audio on eBay. And here is the tone arm weight. So let's get this on here like so. And make sure that's not something I have to deal with right now. All right, and here's the head shell. And for this one, I'm going to put a Pickering on here. So this is one that came off. This was one of the garage sale finds. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. But this one is in super bad shape. And you know, these are great turntables. They're just not very valuable. No frills. Super simple. But they just don't command a lot of money. Unless they've been completely like either modified or tricked out or completely restored. So I don't know about the plinth on this one. I'm not sure what I will do in regards to the plinth. If I will try to fix the base or see if I can get another one or what the deal is. Because I've already spent basically on this turntable, I've spent what it's worth in parts. And I haven't even got to the springs or anything like that. Well, maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm probably maybe $50 shy. Now, I got some really short screws here, and hopefully these will work with this head shell. Oh, goodness. That's a stainless steel screw. So this is going to be, I can already tell it's going to be a pain in the butt to get that on there. And those tone arm wires are really tight. God damn. Okay, so that's done. And don't want to lose these screws, so. You know, sometimes it's the most mundane, routine tasks that just don't want to go your way. Had to fight with that a little bit more than I should have. Had to. Okay. Good. Again, I don't know about this belt. Let me see what else. I'm going to see what other belts I have. See if there's one that might fit this one a little bit better. Okay, so I have a bunch of these cork slip mats. Ooh, that actually fits that pretty good. Grab a test record. Actually, let me set the tracking on that first. I don't remember on the Pickering. I think I'm going to have to look it up on the Pickering. What tracking should be set to. I want to say it's 1.25 with an extra gram for the brush. So let me look this up real quick. Okay, so I'm seeing 0.75 to 1.5, and then you add a gram for the brush. So this right now is at 2.2. Well, I guess 2. It's at 2. So that's about a gram. So it might be a little light, but I want to fire this thing up. I want to see what the hubbub is all about. I see a lot of really positive commentary about these ARs on the internet. All right. I don't know that that's balanced. Okay, you got some bad hum. I didn't see a ground wire on this. All right, I just tightened up the RCA cables. Okay, I need to set the tracking a little bit heavier, I think. I think it's too light. And again, this is before the spring kit, this is before working on the motor, this is before all the stuff that needs to be done to this. So. Oops. Alright, that's way too heavy. That's 2.9. And this is the Pickering XV15 625E is what it is. Okay, 2.2. I just want to make it a little bit heavier. And that brush may not be, it may be catching. Alright, that should get me closer. Oh, 2.2. 2.3. Yeah, I think that brush is. Okay, well, let's give it a whirl. Now, to me, it didn't sound very fast, but yeah, it's still skipping. All right. Luckily, I've got a ton of these Pickerings, so, and that stylus might be the issue as well. All right, so let's see what the weight looks like with this one without the brush. .22, 1.23. All right, well, it makes sound out of both channels, so that's kind of what I was hoping it would do. All right, well, so anyway, this is I'm not going to come back to this one for a while. I at least wanted to get this first one out there to just kind of show you what's in the queue. Again, I've got to get a spring kit, and there's a ton of work that has to be done to this. So, well, yeah, ARXA, and this will be a restoration. So, restorations take me a little bit longer, and I've got all the other turntables I've got to go through. So, but at least I got it to a point now where it's working. It's not adjusted. It needs quite a bit done to it to get it to where it'll sound great, but hey, at least it works. So as always, if you like what you see, hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.